Hey, BrickTsar, and it's time for B.A.T Pablo. Yes, this is a B.A.T Pablo. Not only am I going to answer a question, I'm going to do a Pablo. So the BrickTsar answer thingy, that's what B.A.T is. That's what B.A.T is. And we have a question from David's Bricks in the featured list. David asks, I have a B.A.T question for you. That's BrickTsar answer thingy. If you are building a mock and you do not have the needed piece and need it at the moment, what do you do? Do you wait to buy the piece on Bricklink, or do you just use what you have? Very good question, and quite often I need a piece and I can't find it. So what do? Well, the easiest thing to do is to look at my Bricklink store and see if it's in it. Then the next thing to do, if it's not in my Bricklink store, is I go through all my pieces, which are not in my store, which is a little harder because they are not organized by piece or location or anything like that. Sometimes they're by color. There are a few that are by part type, but they're still hard to find. So an example, now this isn't a mock, and you ask about a mock, but one thing I'm working on building is this. It is the helicopter. These are the instructions that Nick Longshore sent me. He also sent me all the rare elements like the battery box. That's the battery box. It's got the motor, the siren. It's got lights. So he sent me all those parts because it's a light and sound set. So I got all those rare parts, but there's a lot of parts I didn't have. So what I did is I printed out the inventory of that set, and this one's going to be a little challenge because there are so many different lots. There are 89 lots for 184 parts. So it's like 89 different pieces, types of pieces. So I went through and wrote down the drawer number that they're in my store, took them out of the inventory, that amount. So what I'm going to do is the Pablo part of the Pablo. I'm picking a Bricklink Lego order for myself, BrickTsar. Interesting. So it's basically the same thing if I went to another Bricklink store and I wanted these parts and I bought them from them, except I'm just taking it from my own store. So I need to do this because as I get orders, if I forget, I may not get my piece before somebody buys the complete lot. So in most of these, it's just one, and I don't have to worry about putting these in a bag or anything because it's just for me. So, and these are going to be in no particular order because the list is by color. So drawer 337. These are the grills. Now I've already subtracted the amount in my store. Alright, box N6 is over there. I'll be right back. Why don't you go entertain them while I'm over here? Tell them what awesome mock you would like to build.
I would like to build a full Jurassic Park.
How about a Jurassic Park roller coaster?
I'd use a bathroom.
Okay. You never know what you're going to find on this station. All right. Alright. Box M4, 2 of those. Be back. You need to entertain them for me while I'm gone. coming back. I'm coming back. Came out me bricks. You need to help me. I found my tripod. I found my tripod. I'm so happy.
And that guy from Star Trek that has like the visor glasses, see in the camera.
Oh yeah, it's Geordi, also known as that guy from Star Trek. I got those. I have been looking for this for like 2 weeks now. And I found it when I went over there to get these 2x3 slopes. That's funny. Alright, and then got that. One more piece to get that's in my inventory drawer. 1503. I need 2 yellow pieces. Alright, I'm done. And that's all I got. So it took all this time, and that's all the pieces that I got. But that's for this set here. And that's just what was in my store. So the next thing I have to do is go and see if I can find these pieces in my collection. And most of them I should be able to. Usually plates, I can. There's a computer. There's a printed piece. I got that. I know I got that. The stretcher, I had bought some extras of those at one point. So that there's a gray wheel holder and a rotor I may not have, but I'll look. So what I'll do is I'll go through and get all the common pieces and then look for the rare pieces and all my bulk stuff, which will take a lot longer than what we saw here. So it's a slow process, but that's what I do. That's how I normally do it. I rob from my own store first, and then I go look in my used stuff that's in my personal collection, and then if I don't have it, then I start an order on Bricklink. Or if I'm pretty sure I don't have it, especially if it's a unique element or something that's only in one set, I'll go ahead and start with that. But that's what I do. Thanks for the question, David Bricks. That was the B.A.T part. The picking this was the Pablo part. You probably only have to watch the first 3 minutes of this video. The last 10 is just really boring. But that's okay. Thank you. And if you want me to pick your Bricklink order, you're probably going to have to wait, because I'm probably going to permanently shut, well, not permanently shut my store, but I'm going to shut it with no bypass password because I'm too busy and I'm about to do another one. So thanks for watching. It's BrickTsar. The B.A.T Pablo is kind of like this issue of Magnus Robot Fighter. This is issue number 5. Magnus from the Valiant comic book era. And on the back, it's a flip book. It's Rye number 1. Or is it Ray? I like to say Rye. Is it a Magnus or is it a Rye? Is it a B.A.T or is it a Pablo? I don't know. Tell me. Thanks for watching.